but it's a very good payout. You know, I've always said I'm not money motivated, but where's that pink Porsche going?
Not how you rejoin.
Right side,
Yeah, I was just about to say, where did that pink Porsche go? Hello everybody, Aceikith Gaming back with another video, and we are at the Nurburgring on the Nordschleife. So this week, instead of doing the IMSA series, which is what I normally do, which this week is at Silverstone, I've decided to do the VRS Sprint series instead. There's a couple of reasons why I've decided to go down this route, and one of them is because I do plan to maybe do the VRS Sprint series as my main series. I'm consistently able to try and get better results because of that risk of multi-class racing is not quite so high. Also, that is where the league racing calendar is focused on for the most part. But plus, also, I wanted to make sure I got a video in. So for those of you that did not hear about my small little announcement, as of this week, I started a new job. So that meant my availability with regards to being able to race and therefore do sim racing content has drastically lowered. So my only time to be able to do any content is during the weekend. Unless I would say be able to do what few hours I have spending at home before I go to sleep. So this particular race, we are starting in P20. We don't do qualifying in the same session as the race session because qualifying takes place in a separate session lobby just before the race sessions open up. So we're starting in P20, having not set a qualifying lap time. We're in car number 11 in our Ferrari 296. This may possibly be my final race using the Ferrari, as this is week 12. During week 13, what time I will have available, I'm going to be spending on every single GT3 car, apart from, of course, the Ford GT3. And just learning each car and seeing what I feel best with. So I might be changing car next season. But otherwise, I'm going to leave you with the race itself. Hope you do enjoy it. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy the video as well. But otherwise, we'll leave you the reaction. Hope you enjoy it. See you again soon.
Alright, Al, get ready. Green, green, green. Far right. Clear right.
Keep things nice and easy.
Right side.
Very easy to get a lot of carnage on this track on the first lap.
Right side. Clear right. Left side. Hold your
Couldn't do
line.
anything about that.
Clear left.
Hopefully not too much damage.
Good start, mate. Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Keep it steady. Hold your line.
God.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
That's a really bad rejoin and then wanna bash doors on the first lap. Do you think people would learn?
What was your fucking mission going down the inside there?
You're rejoining the track, so you're the one that should be kind of giving way. I can't give way if I'm in the middle of a live track. You're the one that's rejoining. So you're slower than the traffic.
I'm not talking to you. And what rejoin of the track? I was in the fucking middle of the track. There's no rejoin.
Going to brake a bit late.
Car right. Keep it steady. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
Oh, yep, there you go. Right, let's try and concentrate a little bit. We've gained some positions already.
For a minute.
I've got a bit of a gap to the group behind, which is good, so I've got no pressure. That's because they're all battling behind.
Ahead is now 0.9.
Right. So the BMWs should have a lot of momentum coming up the hill here. Of course, the BMW is very strong at the Nurburgring when we come to the Nordschleife, so don't know why I'm in sixth for. So it is about. Oh, there's a crash up ahead. We're fine.
Yellow flag.
Not bad understeer there.
The gap in front is now 1.2 seconds.
Gotta be careful on some of these curbs, they are deadly. Okay.
Markling is now in the lead.
So coming to the end of the first lap. At least we're not far off of a pack. That's the good thing. Hart's behind us has escaped from the pack behind him, so he might be able to catch up to me. This is where it's going to get sketchy though. We can see there's already a 3 wide going on, and this is the first lap. So... okay, they have at least settled down, but it's a pack of 5 cars.
B13.
Now that the tyres are heated up a decent amount, I should be able to push on a little bit. This is one of the areas of the track that the Ferrari is actually pretty strong at. It's the GP section of the track. We're not even really too far behind the leader, to be honest. We're only 12 seconds back, considering that we've had to slow down a decent amount just to dodge spun around cars. Oh, he's damaged. I think he's dead, actually. Now, this is the point where we could have some issues on the track. Trying to pass traffic on the Nordschleife can be dangerous. So it is a matter of, sometimes it's about being brave and knowing when a move is stupid. But another thing that we can do, which the Ferrari is strong at, is save fuel.
Defend hard, make them work for it.
Okay, they're too wide up here, some of them.
On your left. Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
Nothing I can do really there.
Still there. Clear left. Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Oh, a bit of argy-bargy there. Oh, the Audi's off. Oh, that's a lot of understeer, isn't it? Come on, get the car in. There we go. Now we might be able to know now, at this point, if it was the Audi that was holding everybody up. Bear in mind, Nordschleife is an unusual track with regards to officials. So, for those of you that don't really do iRacing and just into sim racing in general, obviously qualifying, well, in qualifying usually gets held just before the race starts in a racing session. But with the Nordschleife, normally a qualifying session also has a time length of 8 minutes. Well, with the Nordschleife, literally it takes 8 minutes just to do one lap on this track. So, what they do is hold a qualifying session. There's a separate session to the race, and it's one lap, which is a half an hour qualifying or time length, and it's a separate session entirely. And that one lap time gets put into the race schedule for the following race that is due to start, and that puts in your starting position for the upcoming race. And of course, not everybody may necessarily do that qualifying session because they might do another race just beforehand. So for those of you that are doing a qualifying session before the race, you have a kind of advantage.
Right side. Still there. Still there. Keep it steady. Clear to the right.
The leader's just done a 7:59.6 seconds.
Because you are at the head of the field.
Car right.
Some
clear
are
right.
actually pitting on the second lap. It is possible to do this, by the way.
Hit this lap, in this lap, B12.
But to be able to do that, you must fuel save a little bit. Ooh, okay. I wonder if that Mercedes broke a bit early because of the cars ahead of him. Almost went into the back of him. Okay. That was Joshua Hart there. That's actually going to hold all of us up. And to add insult to injury, this is supposed to be arguably the strongest part of the track for the Ferrari compared to the other cars.
Car left. Clear left.
I don't know what happened to Stewart there, but good driving from him considering what just happened. I think he hit the curb a bit too hard and shook the weight of the car around quite abruptly. So it was a good save from Stewart, good driving. You know, made no contact with anybody, kept to one side of the track. You know, and that is what you sometimes got to think about. Sometimes, you know, you got to weigh out the possibilities, what could happen. Don't risk your race trying to save the position. And he's quick as well. He knows he's quick.
You're reeling steady in. The gap is now 1.1 seconds.
God, that Mercedes is very quick in a straight line. Considering the BMW is the powerhouse on this track, the Mercedes isn't far off.
Okay, Al, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. Half distance. We think about 12 minutes of fuel remaining.
But I know Stuart's going to pass me up the hill.
Car in front is steady.
Even Errol in that Porsche, pink Porsche might overtake me here as well.
Left side. Still there.
Oh!
Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
I almost lost it on the guards trying to give Stuart room.
You're reeling Ross in. The gap's now 0.4.
On your right. Clear right.
Nothing he can do about that.
Very little fuel left. Coming to the pits at the end of this
The only
lap.
thing he can
Box
do
this
in that
lap.
moment is actually push me out the way, which is an illegal move. Because what I'm doing there, I'm actually still holding my line. And as an overtaking car, or potentially overtaking car, that is what you're supposed to do, is be predictable. I'm being predictable by staying to the line. If the car can't overtake me from behind, you know, there's not really much you can do.
Alright, Al, the next car is Ross.
Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Keep it steady. Clear right. Right side. Hold your line. Clear right. You're clear.
Heads up, there's a car rejoining. Okay, Al, we'll fuel you to the end of the race. 100 meters. 50 meters.
Right, let's go with the pit stop. 26 seconds of optionals, not too bad. That's probably from the opening lap hit, probably.
Minutes left. Come on, let's put this hard work to good use.
Some have put in less fuel than me.
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors.
So either they've underfueled or I've overfueled. But where I'm limited for race time as of this week, I just want to try and get a finish at least, really. So for those of you that don't know, I would have put an announcement video out yesterday. So I've started a new job. Which involves quite a lot of driving, so it is very exhausting. So I'm literally this is Saturday. This is that I'm doing this race. This is literally the only time that I have available to be able to race at the moment, because I'm gradually getting used to a brand new job, which is very physical. It is, and also quite demanding mentally as well, because there is a lot of driving involved. There's a lot of thinking. There is a lot of possible dangers out on the roads, obviously. And I'm driving to an area that, legit, until a couple of weeks ago, I have never been to. Which does involve about near 2 hours of driving before I even reach my first destination. And this driving, I start as early as 5:30 in the morning. So I have to wake up before 4 o'clock in the morning to do all the morning rituals as you do. You know, I need to be out of the door at 4:45 in the morning, ready to start, you know, ready for the workplace to open up at 5 o'clock, and then get all of my vehicle checks done before I even go out on the road. And if I leave even a smidge late, that really does harm the entire day, because what ends up being 5 minutes late may end up being the reason why I'm 2 hours later back home. So it is demanding in a lot of different ways. It is so, but it's a very good payout. You know, I've always said I'm not money motivated, but where's that pink Porsche going?
Not how you rejoin.
Right side.
Yeah, I was just
clear
about to
right.
say, where did that pink Porsche go? Yeah, it's a really good job at the end of the day. I have effectively taken what was my brother's job, because he's now training to become a HCV driver. He is. So what was his job is now my job, basically. That Porsche is pushing too hard. I can just tell. I'm in a decent spot on P13. So I wouldn't say that's very bad. You know, another thing that does hinder me really with sim racing now is that I don't have a whole lot of time to practice. You know, because what free time I get, I only have the weekend for free time, really, because by the time that I get home at the moment, you know, I have to sit down, I need to relax, I need to have dinner, obviously, and I have to get myself ready to begin the same thing again the next day.
The gap to point in front is now 1.0.
And then I need to make sure I have plenty of rest.
Okay, Al, keep it
Because
nice and
where
smooth.
I'm out
Come
of the
on,
door
come to us.
at a very early time in the day, it does do some, like, kind of overall damage to the mental mind, because it's like, holy hell, you're going out the door, and when you go out on the road it's still dark. Most people, typically, you should be in bed during that time. You should be in bed, not out driving for 2 hours before you get to your first delivery destination. And then at the moment I'm getting back home at about 5 o'clock in the evening. So I'm out effectively for 12 hours, but as I get a bit more used to the job and everything like that, that will decrease. Which, I'll be honest, I did make a major improvement over the last couple of days. So the first day it was quite bad. Like, it didn't help with some of the deliveries taking way longer than what it should do, because of some instances that obviously I can't go into too much detail of. But in the end state of things, the very first day that I was doing everything all on my own was 6 o'clock in the evening. So I've been out on the road for 13 hours. That's a very long time, obviously. So my aim really for Friday was just get home a little bit earlier. And I managed to get home as soon as 5 o'clock in the evening, which, considering how much traffic I had during the day, because of it being a Friday and everything like that. And also, I did have an anxiety attack while working on my way up to my first destination. So, obviously, you know, it's not easy for me. I'm never going to say this is easy, because it's not an easy job. Because of everything, you know, can be disastrous for many different reasons.
Alright, Al, the next car is steady.
But now, so yeah, so even with that, with the anxiety attack, which probably cost me 15 to 20 minutes on its own because I needed to calm myself down, I still got back at 5 o'clock in the evening. So I reckon possibly during next week, a goal I would like to be able to make is get back to basically my workplace where I start off at, possibly 4 o'clock, maybe even earlier. But it is a tall order, of course. Okay, so Alistair Hay is coming into the pits. Now, did he already pit?
One more to go.
I believe he did. Oh, that was a bit abrupt. Right, let's go for this. I might have a look down the inside at this chicane, yeah.
On your right.
Yellow flag, keep you with.
Hold your
Oh,
line.
that was really close.
Still there. Clear to the right.
Sorry, Henning, I didn't mean to make it that close. Almost a good move, but I did cause the contact. Oh, too much curb. Oh, that pink Porsche is catching up again. I thought he was actually in front of us, but apparently not. Oh no, because he went off, didn't he? During the previous lap. He was the one that was the bad rejoin. That's how we got ahead of him. Oh, look at all that momentum. Just take it all.
On your right. Clear right.
Yeah, he's just giving the spot.
Good move, mate.
Right, let's try and get away now.
Gap to 7 behind is now.
I do not
0.5.
know if he has got damage or not. I didn't see any damage on his car, honestly. Doesn't mean he doesn't, because I have a little bit, but not that much.
It's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth.
So I'm up to P11, which obviously I'm car 11, so it expects me to kind of finish in this position. If I can get maybe one more overtake,
Come on out. Push, push, push. We can catch this car.
I'll be very happy with a top 10. I'm just not sure if I have
The guy in front is.
the momentum right now to be able to catch all the way up to Jens at the moment. But if I can just try and push, then maybe, just maybe. Because I am getting away from the two behind me, but They are coming up to a part of the track where the Ferrari is not strong. But with them two possibly about to fight each other, that might help me out a little bit. Yeah, I did massively overfuel the car. By about a lap and a half as well. Which is a lot of fuel on the Nordschleife. Right, so this is personally my favourite section of the track, just coming up here now. So I am normally got a decent pace here. Come on. Well, I've got no pressure from behind. They've had an incident between the two. I'm just not able to catch up to Jens fully. But P11 is still pretty good, to be honest. And this is the kind of thing that I need to respect myself for a little bit more. I don't have the time to be able to practice every day like a lot of people might do, for different reasons. Their job is more socially allocating to them. Some people might be retired or very young, you know, that sort of thing. I've got a full-time job of which I'm being paid a decent wage. And not many people can say that. Really, to be honest. Not many people can say that. So, I'm very thankful for that. The last, 12 months financially have been quite difficult. Yes, it has been a lot of fun along the way. You know, we being able to do some racing, you know, again during this season properly since the 12 hours since Petit Le Mans. But, you know, obviously I can't, you know, stream as a career because I don't obviously have that kind of following. I'm not that lucky, but I do streaming and content creating in general just for a bit of fun, and that's kind of the way I want to be able to keep it first and foremost. I want to be able to enjoy it, you know, and that is what I do. So
yellow flag.
We do take a good result though, so I'm very happy with the end result.
P11. There's the
So
finish. Good
there you
drive.
go. Yeah, P11 finish. So we're getting a little bit of iRacing along with that. So, but you know, I'm very happy considering I don't have a whole lot of time to be able to practice. And Nordschleife is one of those tracks where you can't really necessarily practice because it's that long of a track. It's so difficult to be able to do consistently really good laps. Really, to be honest, like that last lap was an 8-minute 3.7. I can do 8-minute ones, but I bet some of that time was down to me maybe just making a couple of mistakes here and there, and maybe a little bit because of the damage that I do have on the car as well. It's not that much, but considering how long of a lap it is, even a little bit of damage can cost you more than a second. So I am quite happy with how this race has gone. Obviously, things are going to be looking a lot different, as I've said. I did put out an announcement I did yesterday. So if you do want to go and check that out as well, please do so. Please do go and check that out. But I do hope you enjoyed today's race. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to click that like button and also subscribe to the channel for more content as well. But otherwise, I'm going to leave it there. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See you guys next time.